All right. Good morning, cyber traders. Welcome Friday, last day of the week. We only have, 3 more paydays to go. Hate when that happens. Middle of the week is the last day to pay period. But you know what? Today's Friday. Beautiful day here in New York. Hopefully you guys are enjoying where you are in the neck of the woods. We got a really busy day today. We got the CBAT that's making a little bit of a pop. I do want to warn you about something right now regarding this stock because a lot of people are talking about it. I'm hearing a lot of day traders talking about it. There's only one problem that a lot of people don't know. They're not following the money. And with this stock right here, I just want to point out, there is a 44,000 share seller right now at 392, which you could see it right there. The guy's been out there since 7 o'clock in the morning at 7:40, and he's not leaving, okay? So let me just bring it over here and show you the NASDAQ book viewer. Boom, boom. He's right there. You see him right there. Let me just show you. I just want to point this out because you get all these people like to talk about day trading, and meanwhile, nobody knows how to really day trade because they're not really day traders. They never worked for anybody. They never saw what it was like to follow the money. You follow the money. See that guy right there? That is not no BS. It keeps moving on me. Let me see if I can freeze it. Probably the only way I can do that. Hold on. There we go. Let me pause it. There you go. All right. Maybe this works a little bit better. See him right there? 8 orders out there around the whole world, and you got another big guy out there for 33 orders around there. Not that many shares. But you got a couple icebergs orders. You got this guy right here for 21,000. He's kind of building that support levels right around there, but we're going to keep an eye on this. So be very careful of the stock. Personally, I don't like the stock because it kind of had that big spike. It came back down. It's trying to go up, but let's be very careful before you guys start jumping into this position. But listen, there's a lot more out there I want to talk about. There's a lot of stocks on this list. Listen, we had a great week this week, okay, regarding SunW, SPI, POLA, PEC, NET, all these great day trades. But guess what? Shorts won. I told you the shorts got squeezed, but eventually they come and they win in the long run. Between all these algorithms that are going on, between all this, basically all these guys playing games with the short squeeze, you know what? It was a lot of fun for us. But remember, we always tell you here at Cyber Trading University, you can't go broke taking a profit, okay? And if you're not in the trading room, then you're basically trading blind. So let's get back and talk about what happened yesterday before we start going through the watch list. All right, so we got a couple of stocks that I want to talk about. So anyway, we had that NETE yesterday, which was really good, but then she just got crushed. She took off, was a great run up, and I told you guys, let's not get too cocky. Stock went from 7 up to 17, big winner. She came right back down. You know what? Remember, we always told you, and I did an event yesterday, and once a week we do an event. By the way, let me just post the banner up there. If you guys ever want to register for it, here it is right here. Just click on the bottom if you're on YouTube, Facebook Live, and just join us every Thursday. And I go over and I talk about this. But talking about yesterday, you could see the stock right here. You didn't have to kill it. You shouldn't have to kill it. You could have made $1, $1 on 1,000 shares on an $8 stock, $1,000. You don't need to make 17,000. Okay, you only need to make a day's pay. But if you did get greedy, you did get cocky, you got crushed. And trust me, a lot of people try to trade this stock and they got themselves hurt. So that was one stock that was fun, but it was only good in the pre-market. Let me see what else we had right there. We had the OMI that obviously did pretty well. That one went from 17 to 22. Nice little push, but she came back down. Early mover, nice trend stock. What else we had? We had the GBL yesterday. That one in the middle of the day went from like 32 to 35. A little expensive. I'm not a fan. Trading expensive stocks, but that one did okay. And then obviously the Nikola was pretty fun yesterday. What was great about Nikola is that the stock got crushed. It's getting crushed. It's got a lot of support levels right around 19. But the stock is very hard to trade. It had 50-cent intervals. You have to hold it for a 50-cent shake. 50 cents on 1,000 shares is a lot of money. You don't got to trade 1,000 shares. You could trade a couple of more shares, but if you got it right with those support levels, you did pretty well. But I'm going to keep an eye on Nikola too, because that's been a fun stock. Stock got hammered. It's all over the news. So NKLA is on our watch list. All right. So now before we get to the watch list, I want to talk about some of the stocks we traded this week. which a lot of you guys who are that missed it or you benefit from it. And this is a very valuable lesson I want to point out to everybody that, this was an actually very good week. And you know what? I like to thank all of you out there. That did to send out a Google review on us, gave us 5 stars. I really appreciate that. Listen, I told you this a long time ago. If you're going to join my team, it's not about me. It's about us working together, making money. But you got to make me one promise. When you do well, you got to let everybody know. Just write a Google review and everyone else. Let everybody know. Because, listen, the people out there in this world have to realize that after what's going on with the whole coronavirus, they're looking for something to make money. And, if you have a heart, if you want to help somebody, that's why I love teaching too, because I hate seeing people lose money. And you know what? Those reviews were great. And thank you so much for sending those. And you know what? If anybody wants to, we'll send you the link. Just feel free. But thank you very much for those. We need a lot of them. Now because let me tell you, there's a lot of people out there that really don't know how to trade, and they get involved with the wrong company, and they end up, spending all this money. We don't want to see that happen to anybody, so, and for doing this so long, I really have a soft spot for that. Now let's talk about, some of the other stocks that we trade this week. So this week was a really good week. We had a lot of good stocks that traded, but like I always say, you can't go broke taking a profit. Okay. So let's talk about some of the stocks we had. Sun W. I just want you to look at what happened to these stocks. They got hammered. Stock went from $1 to $8. Huge winner. Okay. Forget about the SPI trade. Okay. That was just like a totally different, let me just blow this up so you guys can see it on YouTube and Facebook Live a little bit bigger. That was just, out of the charts. But that thing just ran from $1 to $45. Look where it is right back down. Now down to 9. Okay. This is what we call a short squeeze. Okay. And you don't want to get caught in a short squeeze. You know how many people bought this stock at 40? Okay. And now they're crapping in their pants. They're stuck at 9. I feel horrible. It's terrible. You shouldn't have to be there. Okay. But it happens. Hey, remember Kodak? By the way, she's moving today. She's on my watch list. Okay. KODK. Remember Kodak? I mean, that was the classic of the classic. Go back and look at our YouTube videos, and you could see we talked about it. We owned that stock. We were trading at $4 when it had that gap up and went to 6. I got out at 9, right, on that stock right there. So when it comes to that stuff, look what happened. They were talking about in the news. President Trump, they did a big deal with them, with Kodak, about, I didn't even know the business. I thought Kodak was just a Polaroid camera. I didn't know they were in the pharmaceutical industry stuff. But anyway, whatever happened, there was a little fraud going on. And you know what? CEO did something stupid, and he screwed up all the profit share. The stock came right back down. Anyway, if you didn't learn from this, then you'll never learn what happened with SPI or Sun W or POLA. I'll just keep bringing them up. That we traded. Look at this thing, $2 to $6.50. PEC, another one, $3 to $14. You still want to hold on it? You'll knock yourself out. What else we got? Neat, another one, stock from 6 to 16. You look at that stock. I mean, like, where do you find these stocks? Oh, I forgot the last one, APWC. Okay, $1 to $2.50. It came right back down. That was another one we traded yesterday. Did pretty well. But listen, you got to remember, as a trader, I know some of you think maybe this is too fast or whatever, but don't misconstrue what we do, because there are stocks that are what we have from category 1 to category 5, which, by the way, next week, for all you gold and platinum students, next week is phase 3. We're going to trading with me. Today, if you're a student, you got phase 2, your final class with Josh, that's going on. By the way, if you want to know about getting more about in the training classes, talk to education advisor, explain it more. But you got to be in those classes, and you got to learn from them and what's going on, because that's what makes you a very, very good trader, to have a game plan. Remember, it's all about being patient, trading small shares, and learning how to stop losing. You're going to lose. I'm going to keep talking about that every day until I hammer it, because I get people all the time, they get discouraged and they try to double and triple down. You got your rules. We gave you those rules, and follow those rules. Those are what I call my 10 commandments. Okay. That's what really comes down to it. All right. Now let's talk about what's moving this morning, because there are a couple of stocks. By the way, the All the crew stocks are moving this morning. So I don't know what's going on with crew stocks, but they came up on my watch list. So let's check out what we got. We got the CBAT, right? Okay. Hello, McFly. What did I tell you? Big sellers still out there. Okay, let me just double check. You see what happened? If you got greedy and got cocky, you got yourself in trouble. All right. So is that guy still out there? No. He looks like what he probably did was he probably hit the bid. He probably says, you know what? No one's going to buy it from me. You know what? Let me just sell it to the buyers on the bid. And that's probably why the stock just dropped literally about 40 cents. So that's why you got to be careful when you look at stocks like this, okay? But we'll see what happens when the market opens up. SGBX. By the way, for everybody here, if you're not subscribed to us on Twitter, please do that now. You can click on the bottom because I will put these for you in Twitter, so you don't have to go crazy and start writing them down like nuts. All right. So if you subscribe to us, share us, please. Let everybody know. But guess what? You'll be the first one on the list. So go out there and go out and make sure you just subscribe so you can get that list. It's easier. This one's a little bit better. It's about 115%. All right. Got great orders everywhere. I'm just going to hop over here on the level 3. So we got a couple of big iceberg orders right here. We got a 16,000 share buyer at 3. That's no shocker. Whole number. Got a seller right here at 34 cents. And you could see right there, that's that resistance right there. That's probably that guy right there that's holding it up right now for 10,000. Okay. So she went down, she came back up. Nice little cheap little stock. Like it, always a fan of that. Less money, less risk. I think everybody can afford a $3 stock. All right. If you can't afford a $3 stock, you shouldn't be trading. TATT, another one that's moving pretty nicely. Here's stock up 52%, 1.2 million shares already trading pre-market. Not as volatile as some of the other ones, but this is what I like. Look over here on the right-hand side. Big seller right here. 14,000 shares. Probably explains why we're having a tough time getting past over here, in here, and here. Okay. So we got to get that seller out of the way, and then that stock will break out. But nice little cheap little stock. We'll see how she works out. Not bad. All right. What else we got moving on this morning? Oh, blast from the past. Look what we got. BOXL. You guys are having fun trading that stock early this morning. She's starting to do a little a pennant. All right. So that stock, you remember we traded at $1, went to $4. Another nice little short squeeze. Nice spread. If you're an advanced trader, you could see you can definitely get out of 10,000, 20,000 shares of the stock. Remember, 1 penny on 10,000 is $100. So be very careful. You don't need to make a lot. And that's what's happening this. A lot of high frequency trading going up. Lita says the GNUS just popped. Nice call, Lita. Thank you very much for sharing that. That's what I call teamwork. GNUS. All right. We all remember GNUS. We traded it back in June and ran from $1 to $11. Another great day trading stock. Okay, that one's definitely on the list. Way to go. All right, what else we got over here? So let's talk about some of the crew stocks. NCLH. You can see the stock is gapping up a little bit, about 5%. Stock's obviously been on a little bit of a downtrend. Be careful with these crew stocks because they are, if you're a cyber trader here in my trading room, if you're not a level 2 trader or higher, maybe even a 3, because Royal Caribbean is pretty volatile and it's expensive. It's $61. They do get quite volatile and quite risky, and you got to be careful. Remember, you did not make any money until you sell the stock. Remember, as soon as you buy it, you're losing. You're losing a spread and a commission. And some of these stocks, if you know, they get pretty volatile. So, and we don't want to discourage you. You could see Carnival Cruise Line's doing okay. And then we have I think I brought up Royal Caribbean, and we talked about Norwegian and Kodak we have on that. So, it's a pretty decent list for a Friday. Okay. Now, remember, everybody, a lot of these stocks that we called out, not every single one of them are going to move. Usually some traders are holding things back until the market opens up. So we'll get another new list, but you got a pretty decent list so far going into this Friday morning. All right. Anything else I'm missing? Greg says BLNK just popped on news. Really? Blink? Yes. Oh, here we go. Blink, definitely. All right. Good call. BLNK. Like I told you, the reason why a lot of you are part of my team, which not everyone really qualifies. We're a team effort. It's about me teaching you how to give content in the room. And that's what I'm talking about, Lita, Pat and Greg, you guys calling those stocks out. That's what it's about. Let's go hop over here and see who's buying and selling it. Not really seeing too many sellers out there, which is a good sign for a stock to go higher. BLNK was a fun stock we traded a couple of days ago. Not a lot of orders out there. I do see a 5,000 share seller. Compare everybody's only selling hundreds and maybe 1,000 out here on the NASDAQ stock market. Okay. All right. So you got about 10 minutes, everybody. Let's get ready for the market open up. You got your list. Don't forget class today. Okay. For all gold and platinum students. And also tomorrow, if you guys are free, why not just register? We sent out a bulk email regarding it. And let me just bring this up over here. So I am going to be doing another event on Saturday. Last week I was on Metastock. I'm a presenter on a lot of these partners and educators and platforms. But I will be on Traders Corner early at 12 o'clock Eastern time. So we sent out a bulk email on that. Please register, okay? And if you can't even attend, don't worry. There's a lot of great presenters are going to be there. Just make sure you get access to it. Some are good, some are great, some are okay. All right. But you know what? Some of you going to like, some of you not going to like. But you got to take the time and you got to learn before you can earn. So make sure you register for this event. And I'll see you all there tomorrow at 12 o'clock. All right. Thanks, everybody. Let me see. Hey, Fausto, on vacation. See you on Monday in the trading room. Yeah, well, actually, I'm going to be on vacation too on Monday too. So, but the room is open. Traders are going to be here. You know what? That's the beauty about this job. You can come and go whenever you please. Isn't that awesome? That's what it's all about. All right, everybody. Happy trading. Be safe. And let's get ready for the open. We'll see you back here at 2:30 if you're logged in from YouTube and Facebook Live. Good luck, everyone.